Star Wars Empire at War is a real-time strategy game set in the Star Wars universe, and you assume complete command of either the Empire or the Rebellion. As the Geneva Convention does not exist in this place, your only objective is to kill absolutely everything that stands in front of you, meaning that you'll be spending more time bombing poor, innocent villages rather than actually facing your enemy in combat. The first thing you should do at the start of any new game is immediately try and build up your economy, buildings, and stations. Stations are what we use to build our ships from, and the ones we start with are kind of shit. They have weak shields, weak weapons, and they can't build any of the good stuff. To build anything good, we'll have to give the smart people jobs that don't involve kamikazing a tiny little expendable fighter straight into the heart of an enemy fleet. To do this, we must build a research station. Like the citadel within a ship or the engine within a car, we must build this as centrally as possible in order to guarantee its safety, such as a planet like Coruscant. This just means that every now and then we get better stuff. If you're playing as the Rebellion, we just need to send these guys to steal some technology, which varies based upon the Empire's tech level. Although the Empire never uses the technology that they're stealing from them. Eventually, this will turn into a nice big 5. We want this, as this gives us...
Go after the stragglers.
Now that's explained, we can move on to the next stage, which is for you to launch your full-scale peacekeeping operation. You actually have 2 ways to do this. Option A, you can wait around your more defended system, let the AI come attack you, respecting them to a fair fight. This gives us the advantage of having a massive space station for our fleet to conveniently tactically relocate behind, which the AI will tunnel vision on so hard, usually it'll forget that literally anything else exists. Option B, on the other hand, is to launch a wave of preemptive strikes, crippling them before they even come near us. Obviously, this option is the much better one, as it means we get to control the battle on our terms, and most importantly, doesn't make us want to kill ourselves out of boredom. Well, would you look at that? We actually control the space over some planets. Great, but to claim the planet itself, we must engage in arguably the worst part of the game. Ground.
Invasion commencing.
Oh, neat. We're here. The enemy base is always on the other side of the map, around about here. To win, we must peacefully convince the other side to kindly give us the planet. If you look at the map, you may notice these funky little triangles. These are the landing zones, located in tactically important positions such as grassy field and flat desert. To capture these, you must send your infantry to stand over them for a few seconds, and this allows you to deploy more units to the combat zone. Just like in space, we are presented with a further 2 options. We could bring in a good variety of units, covering one's weakness with the strength of others, showing off our great military and tactical intellect. Or, using our local library to access a history book, you could instead roleplay as a World War I general, rolling in wave after wave of highly valued and irreplaceable men to completely overwhelm any defences the enemy may have. I think there's only one really good choice here. Nice! We're now 1 planet closer to bringing justice and security to our new empire. Now, we could help the citizens of this planet recover from the brutal fighting that just occurred, building up their infrastructure and providing security to keep them safe. Providing security to keep them safe. This would, unfortunately, take time and money. The same time and money in which we could instead give our loyal investors at BHP a quick little visit, giving them complete rights to turn this beautiful, immaculate planet into one giant money-turning machine. The people may die from this, but we will thrive from this. Now, with all the basics covered, it's time to launch our full-scale war on terror and reclaim what is rightfully ours.
1 minute.
Surprise, we're not done yet! Because I completely forgot to mention the game's DLC, introducing a brand new faction, the Zan Consortium. I hate them. They get all the best stuff in the game. Best ships, best turrets, units, everything. And their leader looks as if Santa Claus decided to have a quick shave. The DLC does, however, bring some very good things to the game, such as very easy mod access. There are hundreds of mods for this game, and I really recommend trying as many as you can, as they change literally everything. I personally like Fall of the Republic and Thrawn's Revenge the most, as to be fair, I'm complete shit at any of the other mods, which require me to actually turn on my monkey brain and think. Yeah, you can even move Star Wars from the title and turn it into Halo Wars if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's Star Wars Empire at War. Overall, a very fun game, and I really recommend it if you like, to be quite honest, quite simple real-time strategy games. It only costs £17 on Steam and is often much cheaper as it's often on discount. And it's still not completely dead as it receives an update once every 1 or 2 years, as the developers haven't abandoned it after, let's see here, 18 years?